name is Kassidy Hitt, and my word was Cryptorchidism, and basically that just means that the animal has retained testicles, and those animals that have that are also called high flankers because their testicles are up higher than most other animals of their species. And usually testicles are located near the inguinal ring in the scrotum, and in certain animals like puppies and kittens, it's palpable, or they're palpable anywhere from 2 to 3 weeks up to like 6 months. And so basically how cryptorchidism happens is that the gubernaculum fails to develop correctly. So the gubernaculum is what connects the testicles to the scrotum, and I made a little diorama, and this is my scrotum, and this is the gubernaculum, and this is the abdominal wall. So basically the gubernaculum would go all the way down to the bottom of the scrotum, and it would hold the testicles in place and guide them down into the bottom of the scrotum where they'll normally be held. So this is my testicle, my hard-boiled testicle, and so basically it would go down the gubernaculum, through the abdominal wall, and into the scrotum. That's normally. With cryptorchidism, your testicle can either be in the inguinal ring, which is in between the abdominal wall and the scrotum, or it can be held way up here, which is I think more rare because it's so far up, and that would really require a big problem with the gubernaculum development. And it can be unilateral, which is just one-sided, or it can be both testicles. Usually different species have different dominant sides. So like in dogs, they're more likely to have their right testicle retained, and in bull calves, they're more likely to have their left. And unilateralism is obviously more typical than bilateralism. And dogs are also more susceptible than cats. But bilateral cryptorchids are usually sterile because it's a much higher temperature all the way up here in the abdomen than it would be in the testicles, so the sperm aren't viable. And if it is unilateral, there's still one testicle to produce the semen, so it's more likely to be viable. And it's also an X-linked autosomal recessive trait, so it can be passed down. So if animals have this, you really want to either neuter them or castrate them to make sure that it doesn't get passed down, and to make sure that they don't get cancer or testicular torsion or tumors or stuff like that. So the animal will still produce testosterone, still have male traits and libido, but yeah, that's basically it.